Alright, we're back with part 3. I think at the end I said we were going to start with Bonnie Macfarlane, which I am going to be heading there next. But we have access to one of our next stranger missions here. Gunshots in the distance as well. I think it's one of the guys that challenge you to shooting birds or something. But yeah, I tweaked the settings a bit, so we are running it in a higher resolution than before. Seems like there's some flickering going on with the clouds, but it's now we're rendering it in 1920p instead of 1440p, and it also has 4 times MSAA on it now, so it's a little bit bump in resolution. It seems like it comes with a little bit of a frame dip, but not too big of one, and it just seems to be minor in certain spots. So we're going to see how this works out, but we're going to start with this stranger mission here. I think this is kind of just like a one-part one. I think it's the girl we had sitting in front of us on the train.
Who is that? Are you really there? Hello? Hello there.
Howdy, miss. What are you doing out here?
I'm thinking.
Have I seen you before?
Oh, yes, I think so. On the train from Blackwater, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
I don't know if it's so safe out here, miss.
Oh, Jenny. You can call me Jenny. All right. I'm safe because I have faith. So, faith can move mountains. That's the whole point.
You're trying to move a mountain?
Oh, no, I can't do anything. But with faith, I can achieve great things. I know that. I know it.
You want me to take you back into town, ma'am? You seem kind of unwell.
Oh, I get such clarity out here. I see things purely. The world is so beautiful.
And full of things that'll kill you. Including illness.
Nothing's gonna kill me, sir.
Well, take care then.
Alright, I have medicine on me.
Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny. Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Oh, heavens. Oh, praise you, Lord. I knew you'd save me.
Excuse me?
You see, it was only through his will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there angels in your vision?
Jenny, can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior. I knew you'd save me.
Will you come with me?
Oh, I'm fine here, mister. I'm in heaven. Heaven.
Alright, well, that's the end of that stranger mission. Jenny is completely blinded by faith. And the birds are already starting to surround her. Alright, I'm probably going to try to head to Macfarlane's ranch now, but I also might see if there's another stranger mission available before I do, so it'd either cut to the next stranger mission or Macfarlane's ranch.
Come on.
Alright, I'm at Macfarlane's ranch now. I think that one stranger mission might be available. I just think when I got there, it wasn't the right time of day. So I'll have to check in on that later. It's the California one specifically, but let's just do our next Bonnie mission here.
Come on, let's go! Amos! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Right, let's herd some more cattle.
Let's get going before the weather gets any worse. That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Mr. Macfarlane. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. We're not gonna be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me. Look out!
Can't wait.
It's slippery.
See, I think another problem with running it in Xenia is, I think when you upscale it, the rain doesn't render correctly. You can hear it, but I don't know if we can see it.
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge
Kind
them
of
with the other
unfortunate.
herd there.
Though, I guess it does make it easier to see.
This storm came out of nowhere.
Oh, this one's splitting off.
Let's go.
I'm trying.
Get a move on. Come on, easy up now. Come on, let's go, let's go.
There's always got to be one.
Yeah.
Come on, I can't do this all by myself in this weather.
Well, Bonnie, if you want all 11 of them, you're going to have to be patient.
Keep it moving. Let's go.
There's Coot! We have to stop the stampede! Oh my God! They're running
God damn it. Perfect timing for that lightning.
Move. Come on. Get going. Come on.
I don't think this is really slowing them down.
Let's go.
They seem pretty determined to want to jump off this cliff. Alright, I think we made it.
Stay together, you dumb animals. Whoa, whoa.
Alright, luckily none of them died.
Move, move.
What is with this one?
Yeah. Move it up.
Why are you still blue?
Whoa there. Forward.
Dude, I think this one just doesn't want to be a part of the group anymore.
Come on.
Ah, that was close. Right, let's round up those stragglers. I think that's all
You
of them.
finally
Let's get back to
rejoin the
before
group.
weather gets any worse.
Come on.
this one? Dude, there's always the one cow that just decides to break off.
Move! Let's go!
Oh, there's gonna be a couple of them breaking off now. They got split by the tree.
Come on! Come on! Come on! No stop! Let's go!
What are they all doing? I feel like Amos is part of the problem. He like cuts through them.
Let's go! Move on! Move on!
All right, we got them all.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss Macfarlane.
God damn. Plus 21. Yeah, we got all of them. Very nice. 300 honor for that. So that's... I think that's as far as we can get with Bonnie's missions for now. So we can either do a Marshall mission or continue West Dickens mission. I think we might talk to West Dickens though. What time is it on the game right now? Alright, I need to show up. I need to talk to him in the evening. So I'm gonna be heading to Armadillo. That's when I get there. Alright, we're back in Armadillo. Hopefully Nigel West Dickens is recovered now.
I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Head for Ridgewood
I
Farm.
just like how he's just
John,
laughing
and
at him.
hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
Alright, let's go help him scam some people. Oh, I guess I'm driving.
Hello to you, sir.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens. Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for admitting such ill-informed
You're
scuttlebutt.
as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. It's the cross I bear as a pioneer in the fields of commerce and medical research. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. Now, we are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to
I'll
regret
drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the king.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man. Nice to see you, my good man. Get back on the road. We'll have nothing left.
Jesus Christ, calm
when we
down.
get to Ridgewood. Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd.
Yeah, West Dickens, man. Problematic, always causing issues, but he's quite the showman. Just always running rackets. Whoa, what the hell? There's just a buck right here. I think we can actually temporarily rent a place to sleep here. Just like how much we don't fit in. We have like solid gold guns, we're armed to the teeth.
A safe and infallible remedy to all types of wound, tumor, bunion, or whitlow.
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Right, Dickens.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle. granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
Yeah, this guy's kind of jacked.
I thought we was here to see mirror.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Look at him! The tonic is coursing through his
Jeez, man.
veins.
Just swinging and missing. Like how he gets mad at us for hitting his hat, even though he's the one who wanted us to shoot it.
The power of an ox! There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Man, this guy's a piece of work, man.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
Yeah, no harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coot's chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Alright, there we go. Successfully helped them scam some people. Horse breaking jobs are now available. And we can actually go meet Seth. Seth is quite the character. But yeah, just like how the guy that questioned us the whole time ends up buying a bottle himself anyways. But the one thing I do not like about Deadeye progression in this game is it actually like downgrades until the final one. Honestly, I think the best Deadeye level in this game is Deadeye level 1. It kind of acts like Deadeye level 3, like almost the final Deadeye level in Red Dead 2, where you can manually shoot without exiting Deadeye. Level 2 in this game, for some reason, is manually painting targets. Or not manually, but automatically painting targets. So when you hover over something, it automatically paints it. I hate that. Because you end up just shooting the hell out of everything, even though you don't want to. Level 1's definitely better. And then the thing that sucks about level 3 in this game is that level 3, even if you manually shoot, it exits Deadeye immediately. But you can manually paint targets. So it's not like bad, but it's like the best version of Deadeye, then it downgrades to the worst version, and then it goes to like a medium middle ground version of Deadeye. I don't know why they did it that way. They fixed it in Red Dead 2 though. There is a cheat to force you back to Deadeye level 1, but obviously cheating flags your save and, well, it disables autosaves. Right, I'm gonna head to... We're gonna do the next Marshall mission next, probably, so I'm gonna head there after I help these people. Oh, that gave me the Duster Coat menu entry.
Mister.
I think we hit our next honor. So yeah, I'm gonna head towards my next missions now.
Come on!
Ah, here we go. I didn't actually head to my next story missions yet, because I wanted to check in on the Stranger mission, California one, but we can start it now. This is a multi-part one, so it's better to just start it earlier.
Hello there. Nice to see another sentient being out here. Name's Sam. Sam Odessa. Anyway, that's the name they gave my grandpappy when he came across New York City.
Good to meet you, Sam Odessa. I'm John Marston. You long way from home? Where you come from?
Yeah, well, it would be if I had a home to come from. Been out here for several weeks, or several generations, I guess. Would have made better time, but my horse came up lame a ways back. Trying to get to California. See the ocean.
I hear it's wet.
From the Black Sea to the Pacific in 3 generations. I'm gonna make something of myself there. I'm gonna find something.
Hear they got a fine line of earthquakes out there. Maybe you can find one of them. Listen, Gaptooth ain't so friendly to strangers. I suggest you head back to Benedict Point before you run afoul one of these gangs that runs out here.
Well, thank you very much for the kind advice, Mr. Marston. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll go get me on a coach. I'm sure you got better things to do with your time than fussing over me.
That's Sam. We'll be seeing him quite a few times. And I can tell you right now, he definitely finds his way to California. Alright, I'm going back to Armadillo now. Alright, we're back in Armadillo. Let's check in on what the marshal's up to. He just jumped out of the way. I think he's actually aiming his gun at us. Sounded like he drew his gun for a second there.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
Eli's just getting drunk. Yeah, I remember this mission. Mission's pretty cool.
All right, let's
Pretty
go.
gruesome,
Stay
too.
together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest, but people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Look, vultures.
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's something not bad. Oh, nope, something horrible. Why do I have to get back on my horse for this?
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal!
Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
Hell yes, we got the Winchester repeater now. I like how I had to get on my horse to get off my horse during the cutscene, though.
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Well, ain't that the truth?
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
Poor vultures, this don't look so good.
We best take a look, boys.
Jeez, man, who are we dealing with here?
Come on! Man, more dead bodies. The fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on!
This is very reminiscent of the Skinner Brothers gang from Red Dead 2.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean? Whoa!
Place looks deserted. Where is everyone? Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
And we were just here selling snake oil, too. We just scammed these people, now they got massacred.
Nobody's in the shed!
Gotta check the outhouse.
No one here!
And he's sprinting too.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into
Damn
that
brutal
house.
massacre, man.
If you don't stop that, you ain't gonna live!
Damn, this guy's taking some hits. Oh, they're hitting me through the window.
Put your guns down and run back to your family!
The one thing I also like about this game over Red Dead 2 is instead of diving, you actually roll. Which the roll is so much more effective than the dive. I hate that they actually removed that, because you roll in GTA 5 as well. There's still people on the lower level. Oh, he's limping.
Come on, man!
little thing. I'm gonna enjoy this!
God, that was close.
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Don't make me...
There's a shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Well, you're
Looks all clear,
fine
fellas.
now,
Let's
physically.
check up on the farmers.
Someone might as well have this.
Alright, looks like we saved him. Where did this guy go? He's gonna loot him. Might as well grab all we can. Alright, let's see what's going on over here.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy!
Oh, you're welcome.
Come on!
We can't be everywhere. We can't stop all crime at the same time. But this isn't even John's job.
Headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef
Be
with
too easy.
anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we would...
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Man, Bill really turns into a ruthless asshole, doesn't he?
Here they come. Watch your head.
Who do you think you are?
Here comes more of them.
God damn it. There's more of them. Nobody leaves this shack.
Give me Williamson! You boys lost, I'm afraid.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Yeah, I remember that mission, man. It's such a great mission. It's when you really learn how ruthless Bill is. Especially even in comparison to RDR2. Like, Bill is not anything to, like, scoff at in combat or anything like that. He can take care of himself, but you wouldn't expect him to make moves like this, just randomly ransacking and pillaging innocent folk, but... Yep, that's what he turns into.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I finally turned my gun gold. But yeah, Bonnie's got another mission for us, but we also still have to talk to Seth. I'm pretty sure talking to Seth opens up a bunch of West Dickens missions as well. So I'll probably head to Seth next. And we'll see where we go from there. Alright, I'm getting close to Coot's chapel here. You can actually see Seth's horse. Thing's just got no meat on it. Just all skin and bones. Which actually fits his character quite well, as you'll see in a second here.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. West Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. West Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map!
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner! The map that tells me where it is!
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine! It's mine! All mine!
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses. Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go. Come on then, partner!
As you can see, Seth is completely normal. Nothing wrong with him at all. Just because he's got a giant hole in the front of his boot. It's almost his entire foot's just sticking out.
How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ah, hypocrite! The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, will die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Well, don't speak too soon, John. Undead nightmare.
Have you looked in the cave, Seth?
It's very dark.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head looked at.
Seth, I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who'll do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
I don't know how the hell Williamson would even hire someone like Seth, but then again, it doesn't really surprise me. Seth actually has a pretty good way with words.
What's so important about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference between night and day. Whoa! Bastard!
Crazy bastard.
All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan. As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
Leave them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Like how Seth's just not trying to be suspicious, but he's making himself look super suspicious.
I know.
I guess we gotta make ourselves wanted.
Stay away from them animals. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Come on! Come on, come on!
They're keeping up with us pretty good here.
Let's go!
They didn't even, like, stop to try to get me to freeze or anything. They just immediately started shooting. $20. Man, the bounties are so much different in prices compared to the second game. In the second game, you could shoot a guy and get a $5 bounty. This game, you steal a horse and you get a $20 bounty. Let's head back to Seth here.
Come on, ain't no time to be wasted.
Wasn't he supposed to be going after Moses?
Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Just leave me alone!
Yep, welcome to Seth's world. Goofy group of people.
Get away from me!
Damn, Moses is fast.
Son of a bitch! Seth's lying to you, mister! Just name your price. We'll split it between us, just me and you.
God damn it, Moses. Making us walk all
Whatever
the way back.
he told you, it's a lie.
Seth couldn't just meet us halfway?
Who do you think you are, mister?
Man, it's taken... Those deputies
What's
should
it
have
pay you?
easily
I'll
been
give you
back
double.
by now.
Did you think I would find you, Moses? Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisting little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up, piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Oddfellows Rest. It's in Oddfellows Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on, we can pay it off in the telegraph office. Hurry up, I need to go find that man.
You son of a bitch, let me go.
Cut him free here. Just limping away. I don't know how someone like Seth was able to get a bounty pardon letter.
Hello. The sheriff
But
believes Mary
thank God he's got
Go
it.
on, then, you can clear it up to death.
You ain't joking, I tell you.
This letter should clear my bounty, right?
This here's a fresh start. Don't do nothing foolish now. Last night
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
There he goes. Oh, looks like we've got a new stranger mission open here. Yep, Seth. Seth is such a goofy character. It's funny how much more I actually like Red Dead 1's characters over Red Dead 2's. Obviously, the gang in Red Dead 2 is like a big part of it, and the gang pretty much ties it all together. But all the miscellaneous people you come across are just so iconic in this game. They're just unforgettable. But since we're here, we might as well do this stranger mission.
My God, sir, would you look at you?
was found near
My, take a look at you. When you take a look at you, you look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my ma felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing the spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, you know, guns, that sort of thing.
Well, you have fun.
Fun? I'm gonna have the time of my life, sport. I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
Alright, that puts that in motion. My horse over here at all? There he is. I think the next part of that is inactive right now. Yeah, California's back though. Where's he at? Oh, he's all the way over here. Alright, well I'm gonna head over to him. Get that next part done.
Come on. Let's go.
Alright, I'm kind of over by him now. Let's get part 2 done. All of his missions are pretty much just dialogue, so it's nothing too crazy.
You back again?
Sam Odessa. You still out here? How's it going?
Hey, Mr. Mansion, isn't it? Yeah. How you doing? Hey.
Mansion. I kind of like that. You all right out here?
Yeah.
You ain't too much closer to California.
Yeah, I found the coach wasn't so much to my liking. It was a little bit slow, a little bit predictable, a touch mundane. But these cacti are quite palatable.
I hope they are. Hey, listen. You need to find yourself a horse if you're gonna head west from here.
A horse is a very noble creature. Did you ever hear the tale of the horse who could do sums better than any schoolchild?
I think I missed that one.
See, if I could have a trusty steed like that who could take me to the shining sea.
Sam, listen. California's in the west. Just follow the setting sun. It ain't that complicated. All right? You take care of yourself.
Setting sun. I'm sure you got better things to do with your time than fussing over me.
Yep. He's watching him descend into madness. Alright, I think we'll do one more main mission in this part. Where is West Dickens right now? He's at Ridgewood. Maybe we'll do that. I'm pretty sure that's a horse race, so Ridgewood Farm must have recovered. But yeah, we'll head there next and end with that mission. So I'll just cut to when I get there.
Come on.
Alright, we're over by Ridgewood. Oh, there he is. There's West Dickens himself. Looks like he's got some snake oil on the porch already. He's just pushing this dude around.
Mr. Marston, how are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend, Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon, extra hands, and I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. Come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
Now, sir, tooth gap, tooth reach.
Got another scheme in the works already. I don't know if there's actually any dialogue on the way there.
Seth is an interesting fellow, is he not?
I wouldn't say interesting, more deeply disturbed. I can see why you two get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for life's flotsam and jetsam.
Connection with it more like. You and Seth have a lot in common. You both rob people for one. Mind you, at least he waits until they're dead.
Oh, my dear boy. Nobody is more critical of drinkers than a drunk who's mended his ways.
What are you talking about?
Come on now, John. I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate to be taking the moral high ground now.
I had the courtesy to put a gun in their face.
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We stole from those who had too much. And tried to give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood with spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that poppycock? Maybe I'll have the good fortune to be able to leave my nefarious life behind one day and work on the government's dime.
Don't talk about things you don't understand.
Dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John. Collaboration is the key to success. I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
Yeah, well, I guess he raises a few good points. But, I mean, John isn't really all that similar to Bill. Even when he was running with the Williamson Gang. And I think that's all the dialogues. I think we can skip to the destination here. This is actually a gang hideout over here.
Here we are, John. Gap tooth reach.
Yeah, one thing that's funny about racing in video games is that they always make you start in last place. So it's like always consistent.
Drivers! Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to three. Ready! Set!
You can win this round. Take no prisoners.
Well, I couldn't yet. It's actually making me not able to move for a second there. Well, we passed all of them up relatively quick. I wonder if the higher frame rate does something with the speed at which we move. I don't remember how easy it was to overtake them on console. This should be a pretty easy win. Oh, Jesus, this thing's almost gonna spin out. Dude, the single horse wagons on this game are so fast. Wish we could actually just have one of these. You just cruise around the map. Going this way? Oh, both ways would have led the same way. We're getting close to the finish line.
Mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Come on, John. I suggest we beat a hasty retreat.
Why? You just rip a bunch of people off or something?
Best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Wasn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
The falling rocks, the homicidal maniac.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating.
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts, and your participation was not entirely pre-approved.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
Looks like we're at Benedict Point now.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish?
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
All right. Looks like we have a new contact for main story missions. Wait, did I just seriously only get $3 for that? Yeah, we have access to Irish's missions now. I remember Irish. He's a funny character, too. But yeah, like I said, that was going to be the last story mission we are going to do in this part. Oh, West Dickens has another mission for us already? I think I also saw that California already has its next part. Yeah, it looks like Funny Man can be continued as well. So we've got quite a bit we got to do. But that's all gonna be for next time. Yeah, dude, this game just literally, it never gets old. You're probably gonna hear me say this a lot. It's just such a great game. I'm glad that there's a way to play it at 60 FPS, though I'd much prefer Rockstar to make like a native PC port of this game. It would be so much better. We know that they're capable of it, considering they just released a native port for both Switch and PlayStation. For some reason, they just ignore PC as much as they possibly can. Don't know why. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in part 4.